Hey everyone, we're going to go over the wall oven versus the range, really kind of find which one's best for you in your kitchen style. So I'll give you the key points on what I think makes them well. So we're on the electric range right here, so it's a nice slide in 30-inch. The deal is with this one, you're going to see really nice controls right here, the convection bake, the oven light, the warming drawer, which is another feature that you kind of won't get in a wall oven, but you'll get in a range. So if we go way down here, we can pop this and you get that nice warming drawer feature, without using any of your oven space or capacity. You'll find this in most 30-inch slide-in ranges. Okay, close that guy. When we open up, we're gonna see a nice, oven cavity. This is gonna be a great size, comparable to the wall oven. We're gonna see 3 racks in here. This model doesn't have glides, but some models do, depending on which ones you buy. They will come in a lot of the premium wall ovens, that glide. I will show you that in the wall ovens. But for intents purposes, we have regular bake, we have convection bake, we have convection roast, we have multi-convection. So you have, 3, 6, 7 different settings in a range, which can give you a lot of power, give you a lot of cooking options. It's always easier to have it in this setup if you're doing a renovation or you're doing a complete blowout of your kitchen. Different things call for different aspects. Budget, the money is going to be the key here too. So this will be priced a little bit less than a wall oven. You still need a range top if you get a wall oven to kind of cook on. A lot of customers are going with a cooktop and a single wall oven underneath it. Okay, so it is another option, but if you're doing a complete renovation, you will have the option to sketch in or draft in a wall oven. So with a normal, if you're just renovating it and keeping the same existence, probably more than half customers have regular 30-inch range. Okay, great features. It's an all-in-one unit too, so you have your burners here, everything's kind of situated. Let's walk over the wall oven, talk about some of the better cooking features and things like that. When we open up, so we're gonna see lighting on here, 2 lights on each side. Some ranges don't have that. They call that the chef's light. You're gonna see in this model 12 or 13 different settings. We add a keep warm in the oven now instead of using it on the warming drawer. It's built in, so now both of these ovens can be to keep warm. Still got the convection roast. You add Eco Chef in this one, and you're gonna see that in a lot of premium wall ovens. That's built-in recipe cooking. That's kind of some stuff that you don't see in a lot of the premium ranges, but you do in the wall ovens. This really helps you cook a turkey, cook a ham, select the settings for cookies. It really adjusts every setting you're using, kind of, just like a computer. Put in some input, tells you what setting to use, helps you be an amazing chef. You got a fast preheat in here, which really, kind of turns all the burners on and makes it so you're not really cooking that fast. So that fast preheat helps out with, delays and waiting for preheat, which you might see in a regular range that has convection or doesn't have convection. It's really gonna, be 8 to 10, maybe 12 minutes longer, in my opinion, depending on the make and model. So when we close here, you get more modes too. You can jump right into all of these. It'll actually say convection conversion. You can convert your recipes. It'll give you different languages. You could do the upper temp. You could just, go through a bunch of things. So there's probably around 12 to 13 settings in here. So we're talking about 4 or 5, maybe 6 more settings depending on the feature. But, we're talking about convenience as well. If I'm talking about that Thanksgiving turkey, that ham, I can really put it right here. Whereas in a range, I would be having to get low again and really get into that same aspect. So, think about, that whole setup and, whether you want to get low or go high for this. Easeability really works the same way. From cleanability, in my opinion, they're both going to be about the same. You make a mess, you got to clean it up, in my opinion. But roast probe is key. Let's pop this out. This goes along lines with Eco Chef in this model. So this probe plugs in right here. This will go right into your protein and give you an exact temperature so you don't really overcook things or undercook them. It is kind of like the chef in your oven. You'll see that in some of the ranges, some of them not, you know, depending on make and model, but this is an amazing feature in a wall oven to really make sure that ham, that turkey, everything comes out golden brown and delicious. These are just a few features just in the review of, you know, which one you like better. Hope this finds you well and, you know, determines which one's better for you, a wall oven or a range.